and another stream in, another stream out. Hopefully you can see everything I can see. We're starting today. As you might tell, hopefully by the title change, doing Oakland athletics today. I think I've got about 5 pages of them, but I've wanted to get to them for a minute, so we're going to get to them now. Everything looks good on the live stream, so we're going to go forward. Let's go ahead and pop them out of the book here. I know, maybe you can't hear it from back there, but we're looking in right now, and I've got them all in binders, the old school way of when I was a kid doing binders. It's all stuck in binders like this. You'll see those binders just full of pages and pages of these things, and I take them out. I'm going to take them out one at a time. Check out these ones. You can see Bob Welch, Mike Moore, and Ricky Henderson right there at the top. A little bit of a glare today right there from the light, so we might have to get around that, but we'll figure it out. It's not so bad here. So let's get right to it. We've got some time to get this done, and we're going to get it done hopefully in, I try to do it in an hour, but we'll see what happens with this many pages of Oakland athletics. Growing up in the Bay Area, looking at the Athletics and the Giants, those were the two teams that you followed, you knew everybody. To see a lot of things about the Bash brothers, Jose Canseco, Mark McGuire, Barry Bonds. So we're going to see some athletics today. Let's see what we got in that top left corner. We'll start in the top left, work our way around. Front and back on these plastics, we've got one of each of these. We'll start with that Bob Welch that you saw there. Maybe my shadow will be in the way. Yeah, my shadow will be in the way a little bit. Or let's see what it looks like when we turn the light off. Does it make a big difference? Not a lot. At least there'll be no glare, right? So there's no glare. We'll leave the light off right there, and we'll go with this one. All right. You can see up here in the corner, I'm going to go ahead and keep these like this if possible. But then I can make this a little bigger. We can see the cards up here. Does that look good? All right, let's start there. We'll put the card here. We'll be right next to it. We'll see the whole thing. All right, so let's go ahead and type that in. So on these, usually I do number and name. So the number on this card we're looking at is 475, and it's Welch. So 475 Welch comes up with these results. It is, when you look at it, not the OPG version, but the Topps version, and it's not the Tiffany edition, it's the regular. So pop that up. There it is, front and back, Athletics Bob Welch. Always can see the median price and add it to our collection if the ad doesn't pop up. There you go. Add to the collection, and then take a look at the eBay stuff. There it is for your regular prices, and we'll put him back in the pile in that top left corner. Next one behind him was Todd Burns. So we're going to go back and look up Todd Burns. What numbers Todd Burns got? Todd Burns has number 174. Burns. 174 Burns. Coming up that Topps 174 Burns rookie card. I don't see any of these. Mine's just the regular one. Did I not click on it? I thought I clicked on it. There it goes. And you see that same card there. Median price. Add to the collection. And check out the eBay stuff. Hey, look at that. Looking at a Tiffany version right there. You see a difference? I mean, looks relatively the same. Todd Burns rookie card. Anybody tell me what the difference between the Tiffany version is? Alright, Todd Burns in. He's going back in the top behind Bob Welch. And we'll go on to the next one. It's the top middle row. Top middle row, we're going to look at Mike Moore. You saw that just a second ago. But we'll go find him in the system. Back. Let's take a number. That number is... Oh, what number is that? 161. That's number 161 in case you're as blind as I am and the camera sucks. And we're looking at Moore. 161 Moore. Alright, here's those variances. Variable factors. Factory border, 90 leaf ink with the dot or no dot. Let's do this. I've got... There's my lights. Can I see that? Oh, that makes it a little better. Is it white? That is white. What about blue? Blue? White. White looks better. A little less glare from my side, a little better from this side. And I can read that number a little better. Can I turn up the brightness on it? I think that's as bright as you get. You see my little red dot there. Alright, so what you see there is 161 more. Let's take a look at the ink. Can you see the ink there? Get it close for you guys. Man, I can't tell. Super blurry. Let me look at it myself. I see the ink. This one definitely has a dot 90 ink. So we're with the dot, which is this one. And I don't think the front's any different. It says factory border. That doesn't look any different to me than this one. Let's take a look at the big picture. There's the big picture. And you can see that those are the same with the leaf ink on there. No prices submitted for trade in this one. But on the back you can see, I can zoom in here and you'll see up here there's leaf ink with the dot. So that's the dot up there that they're talking about on leaf ink. Sometimes there's no dot in case you're looking for them. Alright, Mike Moore back in. And next one up, another Todd Burns. Todd Burns on the back, that's what that one was, right? Todd Burns was on the back, so he's got another card here. And we're looking at number 446. 446 Burns. 446 Burns. There we go. Let's check out the leaf ink on the back. I've got leaf ink with a period on mine, so there's the period right there. And here's the one with the period. And there it is on back right there. It's got a median price. We'll add that one on there. And there they are online, those cards, just like that Todd Burns card. And we'll put them back in there next to the other Todd Burns. Double Todd Burns on the back. Alright, next one up is the top right corner. You saw it there. Ricky Henderson and that Don Russ. Let's go ahead and go back. Check the number. 304. Henderson. We'll look at the leaf. It is no dot on this one. I don't see a dot on that one. No dot. So leaf dot, no dot. Right there. Over here, no dot. Down here, add it to the collection. It's got a median price of $190. What are they selling for online? Look at that. Not too bad. Ricky Henderson, $199 on that regular Don Russ. Everything else put together as a 304. Man, $50, $154.99. Graded, $9.95. I mean, that's a good card. Should I put it in the? Should I put it in with the plastic? I don't know. If it really matters, I like it though. All right, let's put it in plastic for now. I'm running low on plastics. I have to make another trip down to the shop and get some more. Alright, where did I put my baseball ones? Let's see. Hockey, football. Is this baseball? Nope, that's basketball. That's football. So we're going to start a baseball one. What is this? Is this no, that's football. Never mind. I got a Donruss pack in there of football. We're going to take Ricky Henderson and put him in there for baseball. All right. I'm putting that one away just to be away. I'm making a mess here with my cards. Let's check out the next one. I've got this one here. Harold Baines. Harold Baines was popular when I was watching. It's a pretty popular guy. Number 748. Man, 748 cards in the collection. Plus, Harold Baines. We're taking that Leaf sign, checking it again. This one does have a period, so we're putting on the one with the period here. All right, period, there it is. 91 Don Russ with the period on the ink. Median price there, adding it to the collection, checking it out online. Hall of Fame stuff going for $844. I mean, that's a good price. $150 even down there on the bottom. Wow. Pretty surprised with that one, so I'm going to leave it here for a second, and we're going to go to the next level. Now, here's where we get into some trouble. All right? Trouble, trouble, trouble. Check this card out. And don't look at the top corner or all the bottom, because you'll make yourself sick. This is a Dave Stewart Bowman card. And as you can see on the back, the bottom of it is ruined. So here it is, Dave Stewart, 1989 Bowman. Signature Bowman cards. That's what it's supposed to look like. There he is. And that's what mine looks like. Woof. That is in bad condition. The whole bottom is rolled up on this side. It's just rough, rough, rough. And that's, that's what you get for being a kid and collecting cards. They get rough. So we're going to add it to the collection. We have it. It's just not in good condition. And online they're selling for minimal prices. So I'm going to put that back in there. And hope for the best. I mean, I don't know what else you're supposed to do with cards like that. I almost want to put it in upside down or something to flatten it out, but I don't think that's going to help either. So we're just going to pop it in there, make it flat, and move on to the next card. Alright, moving on to the next card. I've got an Eric Plunk. Number on that one is 448. 448 Plunk in the Topps edition. There's your card. There's your median price. There it is added to the deck. And there he is on eBay selling for all kinds of prices. $5 on some of them. Seems like someone's just trying to get those collectors to hit or something, but it's in there and back in the deck. To the middle section, I've got two cards here. This one is Dennis Eckersley. Dennis Eckersley, well-known player. Number 270 on the back there. And Eckersley, there it is. Check the leaf on this one. Under the light, it's got a period on the back, so it's ink dot. So my ink dot is the one I've got. There it is, putting a 62 center on there for median price on here. And all over the eBay for, man, $4, $25, $179 to $270A. I don't know what that is for $179. But in general, you can see as you scroll down, the prices are normalized down here. But funny to see error no on that one, and not to see anything here, because I don't see that on there. But we've got it, and it's in there. There's your Dennis Eckersley. I got another picture here. Gene Nelson. Gene Nelson's got number 581 on the back there. .581 Nelson. Let's see what pops up here. Or not. There it goes. There we go, 1989 Topps, Gene Nelson. There he is. It's Topps. in the system and in there. Same person probably selling for $5 all the time. And the middle one's done. So we have a space on the top where I put that Ricky Henderson. We're going to go to the middle right of this plastic. And we're going to look at Terry Steinbach. He's rocking number 329. Steinbach. Steinbach. Alright, check the leaf symbol. The leaf symbol says ink dot. So there's your ink dot. There he is with the ink dot over there. That's in the collection. No submitted prices on that one yet. And there it is online for regular pricing. Next up, I've got Stan Javier in a Score Edition card. And he's got number 322. Javier. 322 Javier. Score. There's your standard Score card. Looking dirty on the chest with the Oakland A's. Median price at that nickel. Add them into the system and seeing his cards down here. $3.91 they have at the top, and then $1.50 on the normal, 99 cents down there at the bottom. And that's the second row complete. Let's go down to the bottom row, left-hand side. Let's start with Jay Howell. Jay Howell. Jay, what number he got on the back there? Jay's got 690 on the back. 690 Howell. There it is in that Topps 1988. Easy peasy on that one. Nickel on the back. Added to the collection. Check out the eBay. Someone's still putting it up there for $4, but the rest of them going for $1, $4, $1.99. Alright, Jay, back in there. And trading out for Storm Davis. Storm Davis. Gotta love the name, right? Storm Davis. And he's rocking 701. Davis. 701. Not 7101. 701 Storm Davis. In that Topps 1989. Got a 5-cent median price on there, adding them to the collection. Checking the eBay. Always looking at those prices because it's fun to see people selling them online. And we'll move to the bottom. Underneath our original Dennis Eckersley is another Don Russ Dennis Eckersley. Card number on that, 210. For Eckersley. Alright, this has got the leaf on it there, and it is the leaf ink with no dot. No dot, that's the one with no dot there. There it is, looks like that. 130 on the median price. That's pretty good. People selling them on here all the time, I'm sure. There's the cards going for $7.99, $8, and $149 down there. Eckersley with period after. Doesn't have one that says without, right? I like that someone put it on there, though, that it says period after right there. Somebody online paying attention. Someone on eBay selling it the right way. All right, we've got Glenn Hubbard next. Glenn Hubbard, rolling number 237. Help if I spelled it right. 237 Hubbard. Alright, so there's 3 results here. Bottom one doesn't have a picture. Buyback's bronze. Tiffany edition. But this one, all of the errors are the same. Born at Hahn Air Force Base should be Hahn, H-A-H-N, Air Force Base. Not the Tiffany edition, so we're just going to go with the regular edition. On the back, what does it say? Born, there it is, H-A-N-N instead of H-A-H-N. At 237, 12-cent median price. Add that in. Check them out online. All looking exactly the same there. And to the final corner, the bottom right corner, we're going to go with a Dave Stewart in that Don Russ. What number's Dave Stewart got? He's got number 102. 102 Stewart. Let's check the leaf ink on the back of this. This is leaf ink with the dot. Leaf ink with the dot. There he is. There's the dot. No submitted prices on this one yet. And online they're selling for your standards. There's a $2.99 and a $4 for that Dave Stewart. Dave Stewart, pretty popular back in the day. And next one is Ron. I'm going to say Ron Hassey. Does that sound right to you? Ron Hassey. Hassey? Hassey. 272 on the back. There he is, not the OPG, right? This is just the tops. You see the tops at the bottom or at the top? Not OPG. There it is, Ron. Let's check his card out. There he is. Your standard tops card, standard 5-cent median price. Going through with everything else. $149, $150 minus that $5 at the top, $155 at the bottom. Good enough. And that's your first set of cards for the Oakland Athletics. We're going to put that back in there and go on to page 2. Time to get these. Come on to page 2. Page 2's got some same names, some new ones, and some different stuff. Upper Deck, Bowman. Let's see what we got here. Always starting in the top left corner. We're starting with Mike Moore. Mike Moore of the Athletics in that tops version. Go ahead and take a look at the number on that one. 359. 359 Moore. It is tops, so we're going with that tops. It's the 1992 tops version. Looking the same there. Median price of 9 cents. Really rolling in it. Big dough. There he is. $249, $199, $179, $149. Easy card there. Let's take a look at the next one. I've got Steve Ontiveros. Steve Ontiveros. And what number is he rocking on the back of here? He's rocking a 337. Ontiveros. There he is. 1989 score. You can see him right there. Versus. Relief pitcher. Rolling a 5-cent average on the 337. And there he is online. With a 175, a 185, and a 99 cent. Alright, next up from the top middle is a Dave Stewart in that scorer version. Let's see what number he's got on that scorecard as it slides away from me. He's got a 32 up top. And we're looking at Stewart. Alright, this is regular scorecard there. Some options here, but Stewart's card looking just like that Stewart card there. Median price of 10 cents. We're going to add that one in there. and look at him online. He's all over the place, from $185 to $4. Let's take a look at this one. This one's Mike Moore. We've had Mike Moore already. This one is in a Don Russ version, number 161. We'll have to check the leaf on this one, I'm sure. Leaf ink on the back, looking at 0, no dot on the back of that one. So we're going to go this one, no dot. There it is, no dot up there in the corner. No dot on the back, median price 5 cents. There it is, added to the collection. There is $125 down there, $2.99 up top. When I go back to this, did we have the Mike Moore that was the dot? So we have one of each? Dave Stewart. Mike Moore, yeah, look at this. What do we got here? So that's the same card. The difference is one's got a dot and one doesn't. So we've got one of each on those. I just want to look at the backs and see the minor difference on these. That one has a dot and one doesn't. And you can definitely tell that one has a dot and one doesn't. But otherwise, looking exactly the same. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So I want to take this one, and I'm going to pop this one around because that was the one we had missing. So I'm going to pop it right next to it. And even though they look exactly the same, I need to make sure I know that they're different because they look the same at the top there. Look at that. Very cool. All right. I don't have a missing space in the first page now because I'm filling that one in. But this one now has a missing space behind that center. We're going to move on to the top right corner. Top right corner's got Dave Henderson. So let's go ahead and go back. See what number Dave's rocking back here. He's got a number 32. Is that 326? 325. 326. 326 Henderson. 326 Henderson. Ooh, a lot of different things here. I'm looking at the 91 Don Russ version. Let's take a look at the ink on the back. This one definitely has a dot on the back. So we're going to go leaf ink, dot on the back. There it is. There's the dot. There's the median price. There it's added to the collection. And there it is on eBay. Alright, that one can go back in. And then we've got Jose Canseco. Jose Canseco in that Don Russ version. Take a look for the dot or not. And on the back I've got number 536. Canseco. Did I do it wrong there? What did I do? 536. Oh, I said Canseco. Canseco. What the heck? Back. Canseco. There we go. Does this one have a dot or no dot? This one definitely looking like a dot up there in the top. So we're going to go with this one with the dot. And see that one up there. It's got a green back. This is 91 Don Russ. It's got a 99-cent median price. That's a good card. Look at it online, see what they're selling for. No dot. Look at the no dot right there. There's a no dot one selling for $60. No period though here, $149. So they're putting them out there. Jose Canseco. Top right corner done. Let's go to the middle left. Middle left, there's another Stan Javier in here. Here's a Stan Javier. I like these old Topps cards with the wood-looking background. Just an interesting look to them. Different. And on the back, I got a 263. 263 Javier. There he is. 1987 Topps these are. Nothing crazy about that card, but that's the card right there. Nickel cards going through. Every collection has one. They've got a Barry Bonds in that version there. 87 Topps Baseball Barry Bonds from the Pirates. I might have that card. Who knows? Haven't gotten that far yet. All right, behind Javier was Mike Moore. It's an interesting Fleer card with the big name on the side. On the back, I'm looking at number 263. 263 Moore. There's a USA printing on the back of this one. Let's take a look at the USA printed on here. Mine's got USA with all 3 dots. So USA with all 3 dots is that one right there. It's not missing a period, so this is not necessarily an error, but it's a variable. There he is selling online also. 179 up top, 155, 175. Mike Moore going back in. And we'll go to the middle center where we've got Dave Stewart again. A lot of Dave Stewart, but this one in the Top Stadium Club version. Back it up, Dave Stewart. What number does he have? 390. 390 Stewart. All right, what variable we have here? Variable E or F on the back. Let's take a look. I've got F. I don't know if you can see that right down there at the bottom. It's an F right there. So I've got this one. And you can see it on here all the way at the bottom. Over here it says F right there, 1992, but F. That's the one I have. No submitted prices on this one. We're going to add that in and check eBay. It's definitely the 210 199 version there. Still a good card. I love the look of that card. Clean. No border on those cards, just the picture going at it. Here's another Storm Davis card. Storm Davis. Let's check the number on this one. We are looking at 479. 479 Davis. Let's take a look at the leaf ink. The leaf ink showing no dot on this one. No dot. So this one is the no dot. There it is up there with no dot. No submitted price on this one. Add it to the collection and check down here to see what's going on. There he is, 125, 175, 149. Going back in there for Storm Davis. And on the right-hand side of that center row, we've got 2 more cards. I'm looking at Rick Honeycutt. Rick Honeycutt in that Don Russ 90. What number do you think he is? He is number 386. 386. And the name is Honeycutt, just like it should be. C-U-T-T, Honeycutt. All right, let's take the leaf ink look. And I've got no dot on this one. So it's the no dot version. There it is. The no dot up here. Very good. 5 cents on that collection. Adding it in, checking them out. 512, 512, 199, 199. Similar cards out there. And then I've got a Carney Lansford. Carney Lansford of those Athletics. What numbers he got going on? 495. Lansford. Did I put an extra stuff there? All right. Not OPG. It's the Topps Carney Lansford. Looks like these cards. It's not any of these other ones. There's a micro. There's some gold. We're just going to the standard. There's the standard there, third baseman. He's got an 18-cent median price on here. And on eBay, everything's selling $6.99. I mean, some decent prices, but look down here. $179, $175. So whoever's trying to get these to sell must be a different version. This one looks like it's the gold. Yeah, there's gold version. This one doesn't look like a gold version, but it's a good-looking card for $8. All right, to the bottom row. Bottom row, left side. We're going to go with a Bowman Dennis Eckersley. Sorry. Go back, back, and check the number. Why didn't I check the number already? 237 in that top corner. Oop, Go back. 237 for the Eck. 237 on that Bowman Dennis Eckersley. There it is. Easy to find. One picture in there. Looks good just like the rest of the card. It's got a 15-cent median price. Into the system. And there he is for $149, $185, $155. That Bowman Dennis Eckersley card. And then we've got John Briscoe in that Top Stadium Club. Clean card, no border. Let's take a look at the card number on the back. 681. Big card number. And it's Briscoe. Briscoe. Is it an E or an F? We'll check on these ones. This one is an E. Down there in the bottom again, we've got the E on this one. John Briscoe rookie card with the E on it. You can see it down there in the bottom of the card on the back. It's got a 30-cent average price. We're going to add that to the collection. Take a look online. There he is, $199, $155, $210, $175. Add that one back in. To the bottom middle, two cards here. We haven't had any duplicates yet, have we? No duplicates in the first two pages so far. Let's take a look at the next one. And it is a Todd Burns from the Upper Deck set. And we'll check the number on this one. And it is 405 Burns. Alright, what's it got on here? There's a 91 Upper Deck 405. And then there's a variable Upper Deck baseballs, Upper Deck comic balls, Upper Deck cross hockey sticks, and Upper Deck diamond logo. So they're talking about this logo right up here, and you really have to look at it to see what it is. Mine is just the letters Upper Deck. It's not baseball, comic balls, cross hockey sticks, or diamond logo. So it's just the letters up there, which means it's your standard version. That's this one here. And you can see up here that it just says Upper Deck inside the back of the card on that home plate diamond. It's got a 5-cent median price. We're going to add it in and then take a look. There's your eBay stuff. 150, 155, 149, 129, 165, everything, everywhere. Not too bad. There you go, Todd Burns. Here's a Ron Darling. Ron Darling in that Top Stadium Club. Ron Darling in the Top Stadium Club, looking at a 685. 685 Darling. Is it an E or an F? Love it. E or an F. Is it E or F? It's an E. It's an E on the back. E on the back, showing it right there. There's your E in the bottom corner of that card. Rocking an 18-cent median price and popping in there. There's your eBay results. $6 on top, but $155, $210, $199, $165 for Ron Darling. And to the bottom right corner, finishing off this sleeve, is going to be starting with Terry Steinbach, Terry Steinbach, MVP Donruss 89 version. What number are we rocking here? We're rocking 31, a low 31 for Steinbach. And it is this 89 All-Star Steinbach. Look at that Donruss Steinbach All-Star. You can see the back. There it is, matchy-matchy, 8 cents on the median price. Added to the collection, and looking at that Terry Steinbach, that is not it. That is not it. That is not it. There it is at the bottom for $199. And a $199 there also. Terry Steinbach. He's got a few cards out there. There's an All-Star one there. It's selling for $33. And this one's selling for $40.35. Need that red Terry Steinbach Donruss card. No, it's error card with no dot. I mean, that's the one you want. Looking good, Terry Steinbach. And behind Terry is Jeff Perrette. Jeff Perrette. Let's go back and take a look. What's number on the back? 834. Perrette, double T Perrette. There he is. Ooh, is it the C or the D version? Let's take a look. It was EF before, now the C or D. This one is the D version. There's the D version. You see on the bottom there, D, as it zooms in. It's not set price on here. But online, it's $169, $199, $155, $210 for Jeff Perrette. And he's going back in behind Terry Steinbach in the back bottom corner. And now I've got a space in the top middle of that. So we're going to move on to the next sleeve and see if we have any duplicates or any more spaces. There we go. Next one coming up, we'll go to the top corner. The top left corner's got, to start off, Ricky Henderson, your all-time stolen base leader. Is he still the stolen base leader? I don't keep up enough to know. But this is the Topps 40. I'm going to turn that around for a 670 Henderson. 670 Henderson. This is the Topps. It is your Topps 40th edition. Looks like that. So it is these cards. It's not the collector or anything like that or the micro, so we're just going to go with the regular Topps version there. And you'll see that it's the same on there and there. Nothing extra. 18-cent median price. Add it to the collection. Probably selling online. People are big Ricky Henderson fans. There's a 50, a 135. These are, look at these. Graded 8.5. Maybe you could get some graded cards up in here. Get me some buku dinero. But looking good at 175. Fun card to have. Ricky Henderson. Also in that top corner, behind the Ricky Henderson, is a Dave Henderson. Here's Dave Henderson. Let's go back and look at the number. Henderson, same last name, but number 527. Let's see what comes up in the Topps. There it is. Regular versions there of that card. It's this one down here, which is the 89 version. It's not Steve Henderson of 88. It's Dave Henderson of 89. There he is with a 5-cent medium price tag. And in the collection, there he is online. $30 up at the top, David Henderson. Good job for you. 5.4, 149, 155. Selling all over the place for a Dave Henderson. All right, we're on the top row. Now we're going to the middle. I feel a duplicate coming on. Oh, a double duplicate coming on. Let's see what we got here. I've got Mike Gallego in a duplicate. See if there's any variables on this one. Check out the back of that card. 102. Mike Gallego in that Topps. There it is. And I've got two of them that looks just like that. They've got a 7-cent median price. So we add one in, and then we go ahead and just add another for sale just because we have both in there. And I like to see two of them like that. Online, they're selling for $5, $149, $150, 99 cents, $155. Good on the Mike Gallego card. Duplicate on the top row. At least I had them together this time. Now I got another duplicate of Gene Nelson. Gene Nelson, you can see him right there. And we're rocking 540 on the Gene Nelson. Let's go back and go 540. I thought it said 547. 540 Nelson. 540 Nelson. All right, let's see if they're different or the same. Is it an ink dot? Is it denotes? See, all these different ones for this set came out crazy different. And these ones came out here with leaf factory set border, but we're looking for the leaf dot because I've got this 90s version. That 89 version has the stars and the star up front and the star not up front, dot with star up front, dot with 2 stars. No dot with star up front, no dot with 2 stars. And then we've got mine that I'm looking at now. It's either the dot or no dot in the 89. Let's check them both. Are they different or the same? This one is an ink with a dot. This one is an ink with a dot. They are identical cards. They both got the dot. So we're going to take this one with the dot and put it in there. It's got the dot up there in the corner for ink. Looking at that 5-cent median price. We're going to add one in, and then we're going to add one to the for sale trade. And that looks good. There they both are. And we'll go down here and take a look at the eBay fill-in. Going for $499, $284, 149, 157. Showing the error, that's why it says $4.99, but I don't think it's an error. It's just the dot or no dot version, and I've got the dot version. So, a couple of cards there. Gonna put it back in there with 2 duplicate cards back to back, filling up a sleeve there. We're gonna go to the top right corner, and we're gonna start with a Dave Stewart in that Donruss 90. See this? This is Donruss 90. I can look at this set. There's the checklist, and I can look at this Dave Stewart and say, oh, it's number 150. Well, let's go to the second page because it's 100 and then 150. We can take a look at it here and go, look, Dave Stewart, 150. And it brings up that card. Now, this one's showing the leaf dot on the back. Let's make sure that I have the dot on the back. Yep, I have the dot on the back version, so that's the right version there. We don't want to jump the gun. There's the median price. We'll put it in there. Check it on eBay. It's this one here for $5, $6, $179. Now let's go back one. And you can open it up and see that. See the variables there, so you can see whether it's a dot, no dot, or the factory set border. And you can choose the one you want. So mine was the dot, so I put the dot one in. Luckily, it goes that one first because it's top of the list, and it did that. So there's your Dave Stewart back in the top right corner, followed by Tony Phillips of the same. Let's go look at this one's number because we're already in that set, and it's got number 91. So let's back up one and go down to 91. There's your 91 Tony Phillips. It's got those on the back too, so let's give it a check. This one is no dot. Look at that, no dot on that one. No dot seems to be the way to go. Here's your no dot card here, and there it is up top with no dot. It's got a 5-cent median, and it's in there. And you look down here, and they've got them for $119, well, not $150 because it's you pick. There's a $160, a $175, $175, all in there for Tony Phillips. Top row done. We'll move to this middle row. The middle row on the left-hand side's got 2 cards in here. We're going to start with Marky Mark McGuire. Let's back out of here. See how far we got to get back to this. There we go. Back to our regular search again. He's rocking number 15. Card number 15 for McGuire. McGuire. 32 results. Good Lord. We're going to have to look for the right one here. I'm looking for the Fleer 90 edition. Here's your Fleer 90 edition. There's 3 of them. I don't believe this is Canadian. Is it Canadian? Did you know? USA printed with the dot on the USA. So I'm looking at these two, and I'm going dot on the USA. Also has a runs 4, should be 74. Take a look there. 1989. A's runs 4 should be 74. So interesting back on there with a little error on the runs that he has. See it right there on the 4 in 1989. It's got a 150 median price on here, which is really good. So we're going to look down here and see what it's going for. It's got the error baseball card. It's got the wrong runs on the back. It's selling for everywhere and anywhere, but there's your $1, $1.49, $1.59s. And then there's your $25, $35, $27.50. Pop that one back in and look at the same set, Fleer 90 for Terry Steinbach. Let's check the checklist and take a look at the number, because we're number 20 on this one. There's Terry Steinbach, number 20. There's the USA dot or no dot. Let's take a look at the USA. This one has the dot down there on the very bottom where it's got the USA. So here is not the missing period. There we go, number 20 with the period on the USA down there in the bottom corner. Terry Steinbach added to the set, and see him online selling $175, $775, $249, $6, $179. All right, that was your left-hand side of your middle row. We're going to the middle of the 9-card set. This one I put under Oakland A's, but it's a Fleer 90 with 2 players. That Fleer 90 set is what we're looking at. This one, number 646. So let's go back to the checklist and go up here to page 7, which should be the 600, 646. Looking at this one here. Does it have the USA dot or no dot? This one's got the dot, easy enough. I assume the no dot is the error because I have a lot of the ones with the dot. This one's at 35 cents on its median price. It's got Scott Hemmond and Mark Gardner on the front. Major League prospects, so they're rookie cards. Going for $4, $7.75, 99 cents, $149, $160. Good cards there. Back in the deck. Jamie Quirk is up next. Jamie Quirk in that Topps 40. Back to the search, back to the search. There we go, back to the search. Looking at number 132. And it's Quirk, just like it's spelled, Quirk. And not the OPG, but the regular Topps version. There it is. Looks just like that. It's got a 5-cent median price. And selling on eBay for all kinds. $7.60, $2.99, $6.95, $7.99, $1.55. Good cards there. And we'll pop that one back in the middle. Going over to the right-hand side, I've got a Jose Canseco All-Star card peeking out the top here. Maybe. Can't get it out of there. There it goes. Slide right out of there. You don't want to bend them up too much. There's your Jose Canseco All-Star American League card. He's in the same set. Let's go to the checklist. Take a look at number 390. 300s are in the 4th page. Oh no, it's more than that. Did I put 4th page? I did. So they've got more than that because it's got A's and B's. So let's go to page 5. 390, no, maybe page 6. There you go. Let's try to find 390. Here we are, 390, Jose Canseco. Looks like there's only one version of that All-Star card, and it looks just like that. Runs batted in. It's a 20-cent median price online for Jose Canseco All-Star League leading. Going online, look at that, $2.25. Woo, $5.49. Woo, $4, $1.49. Boom, boom, boom. There's your regular prices on that one, $1.45, $1.49. Wonder why they're selling for that much. Graded, never been looked at. I don't know. Desert Shield. Yeah, it's a good one. There's your Jose Canseco All-Star card. And next up is Lance Blankenship of the same set, number 411. We didn't quite make it to 411, so we got to go page 7. There's your 411 Lance Blankenship. Looking just like it's supposed to look at that nickel value. Going online, $7.60, $2.99, $1.99, $1.25, $1.29. All right, down to the bottom, I've got a bunch of Fleer 90s down here in the bottom. We just saw that Mark McGwire one in the Fleer 90. So let's see what other Fleer 90s we have. Go ahead and take a look at these ones. Put them both up there for you for a second. Let's go back to my advanced search. And we'll take a look at one of these numbers first, 19 for Phillips. Single L, double L Phillips. There it is. Now we got to check the USA dot or no dot. Mine have all been dot so far. That one's a dot too. So there he is, Tony Phillips with the dot. 15-cent median price added in there. Looking at the normal prices there, Tony Phillips is in. Let's go ahead and take a look at Stan Javier, that same set. So checklist, Stan Javier is going to be number 12. Stan Javier, number 12. Let's take a look at that USA dot or no dot. It is a dot for sure. There he is with the dot. And we can add that one in. There he is online. Standard. Everybody trying to get rid of those cards for $7.75 up there. And in the bottom middle, more Fleer 90 here. I've got Dave Henderson and Kurt Young in that same set. Let's go ahead and take a look at those numbers. It's 9 and 24. Let's go back. Let's look at 9. There's 9. Dot or no dot, definitely a dot. Kurt Young, dot or no dot, definitely a dot. So they both got the dot on 9 and 24. So there's the dot on 9. Add that one in. Looking good at the same prices everywhere else. And let's go back to 24 with the dot on the back for Kurt Young. That one's in. And looking at those same prices on the back. Get them autographed, $20. Look at that. Kurt Young's autograph. Last one on the bottom right. Another Fleer 90 in the corner. What's behind it? Maybe it's another Fleer 90. It is. It's a couple more. I'm looking at Carney Lansford and Felix Jose. Let's go ahead and go back to that page. Flip them over and get those numbers. It's a 14 and a 13. 14 and 13. There's 14 and there's 13. Can I open them both? Yeah, you can open them both. Is there a dot on the USA? Yes, there is. Is there a dot on the USA? Yes, there is. Dot on both of them. So 14 and 13, both with the dot. There's Felix Jose. We'll add that one in. Median at 10 cents. Selling online everywhere just like normal. Go back and look at 14, that Carney Lansford with the dot. There he is at that 10-cent median. And looking online like everywhere else. Looks good. Carney Lansford and Felix Jose. Done and done. Alright, another sleeve done. We still have one space on the other one to input. No extras yet that I want to put in there. We can add them from the final page if we want to move them around. Alright, here's the next page of Oakland. Still looking at a lot of cards here. I think I've got one more. Yep, I got one more sheet after this, so let's just start in the top left corner. Top left corner. We're still working with that same set now. I've got Bob Welch and Jim Corsi. Let's go back to that set. Check the numbers. I've got number 4 and number 23. So let's go up to 4. Check the USA dot. USA dot's there. USA dot's there. There we go. Add Jim Corsi in. There he is all over the place. And then number 23, Bob Welch with the dot. There he is there. Add that one to the collection. And see those cards there. Crazy amounts they're selling for. Who knows why. Back in the top corner. In you go. And next one up is a couple more of that same set. Jose Canseco and Storm Davis. Let's back into it. And see what numbers we've got here. It's number 5 and number 3. Check the dot, check the dot. Both got the dot. Alright, there's Jose Canseco with the dot. $1.50 online. Here's the median price. And going on eBay, it's selling for all kinds of crazy numbers, but there's the $1.50 in general. Like to get a 45 out of it with a signature, and a $30 and a 35 with a signature. Still good, right? For that Jose Canseco. And then number 5, Storm Davis with the dot. Going for 16 cents on the average down there. and looking online at those normal cards. Very cool. Jose Canseco on the front of there. And we'll go top right corner. This time we're going to start with number 21 of that set, Dave Stewart. Did I do Dave Stewart in this set? 21? No, look at that. 21. Haven't done Dave Stewart in this set. Does he have the USA on the bottom? Yes, with the dot. There it is. Easy, easy. 10 cents on the median, adding it to the deck. There he is online. 4.99 cents, and on and on and on. And to switch it up now, there's an Ozzie Canseco of that Topps 40. Let's go back to the search. Check the number of 162. Canseco. It's Ozzie Canseco, number 162. And it's not the OPG, it's the Topps. There it is. Same picture there. Topps 40th. 139 on the median price on this one. It's a decent card. Going for $200 online. 199, 999, 910, 179. All up there and doing well. For Ozzie Canseco, the lesser known Canseco, I guess. All right, next one's up. Looks like I've got another one of those. Looks like I got another Fleer 90 in there to get back to that. But let's take a look at this Ricky Henderson. He's popping number 648. Henderson. It's got the leaf ink on the back. This one's leaf ink with the dot. Leaf ink with the dot. Is this one? There he is, leaf ink with the dot, going for 90 cents on here. Adding it to the collection, seeing it on eBay. There it is for $75, $50, $20, $20, $120. Well, not the $129. That one right there. Going for big money online. It says error, but I don't know what that one is. No dot. I've got the one with the dot, so no dot is definitely the error, I think. And back to that Fleer 90 set, I've got Dave Parker, designated hitter. Let's go there. Take a look at the back. Number 18. Parker. Whoop. Whoop. No, went too far. One too far. Card number didn't go in. 18. Parker. There it is. All right, do we have the USA dot? Yes, we do. USA dot there. There he is. This one didn't pop up any eBay stuff. Interesting, huh? It's all right. Dave Parker in the deck. Next up, looks like Lance Blankenship. Same one from that Fleer 90 set. Number 1. Let's see the checklist and look at number 1. There he is, Lance Blankenship. Let's check the back for the dot. The dot is there. So we're going with the USA dot, Lance Blankenship, 18 centavos. And there, your eBay should pop up, and it hasn't been, so we can leave it alone. Lance is in, and I've got another Carney Lansford here. Carney Lansford. He's looking at number 273. Lansford. Leaf ink. Dot or no dot? Boop. Dot. 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 Leaf ink on the dot dot. Adding it to the collection. Looking at it online. Everybody wants one. Everybody's got one. That was the middle. Now we're on the middle row. Right hand side. We've got number 2 from that set of the Fleer 90s. Number 2 on the Fleer 90s. And it is Todd Burns. And does he have the USA with the dot? Yes, he does. Easy ad. And nothing found online. Maybe. Alright, I've also got a Ken Phelps of the Donruss 90. And I'm looking at 675 and Phelps. Why is this not working? Alright, does he have the dot or no dot? Let's take a closer look. There's a dot on this one. Donruss 90. Ken Phelps with the dot. Added in that median price. There's everything online. Standard. Let's take a look at the next one up. We're on the bottom left corner. We've got Ron Hassey, whatever you want to say. He's got the number 8 on that set. And does he have the USA with the dot? Yes, he does. USA with the dot. There he is, Ron. Can add that in there for the nickel. And the next one up is a scorer card with Greg Caderet. Caderet. Either way, he's number 340. And I spelled it wrong. There it is. 1989 scorecard. Added in the set on that nickel price. And showing everything down below. Right in that same wheelhouse. To the bottom middle. We've got number 629. It says on the back of that Fleer 90 set. Jose Canseco, 10th anniversary player of the decade. And again, it says, whoa, man, I just keep throwing them. 629. Canseco. Alright, there's a couple versions here, but it's just the period, missing period, and not Canadian. So, this one definitely has the period on the bottom there. So, not missing period. There it is right there. Player of the decade, 99 cents on the median price there. Player of the decade. Selling for big money online. Graded, a PSA 10 grade on that one. That is huge. I've got Glenn Hubbard next. Glenn Hubbard. He's got number 34 on the back. '89 score, number 34, Glenn Hubbard. There it is. 5 cents on the back. Going in the set and looking online. Looks like pretty simple. 189, 399, 150. And to the final corner of this sheet, I've got Bob Welch in the Donruss 91. And I've got Rick Honeycutt in the Fleer 90. Did we see the Rick Honeycutt in the Fleer 90? I'm not sure we did or not. He's number 11. We saw a bunch of those. Whoop, what did I spell wrong? Whoop, Hunmicut. There's no M in there. All right, he's definitely got the period up the USA. So we're looking for that 90 Fleer with the dot on the USA. There he is, number 11, 18 cents on that one. Added in. We got a lot of those short cards on that set. Looking good. And the Bob Welch card here for the 91 Don Russ. Number 645. It's got the leaf ink. Take a look at it under the light. It's got the period on this one, so it's the good one up here. And that's it up there. It's got a nickel on it. Add it in. There he is. 1 to 199, somewhere around there. And he's back in there also. And that is the end of that page. Moving on to the final page of the Athletics. I do have one empty space on this one, and I'm probably going to move one of these cards to the empty space on that other one that I had. We will see. But let's start at the top and see what we have here. I'm looking at Topps cards and Don Russ cards. They all look the same, except for these ones down here. I think I just looked at a Bob Welch. I might have a duplicate on the back of here. There's also a Ricky Henderson, a Mike Gallego. So we might have a couple duplicates back here that we couldn't find. I want to go ahead and look at some of these cards real quick because they're part of the same decks. So I'm going to pop them out and take a look real quick. Sorry that you can't see this. There's a duplicate of Mike Gallego. One is pretty trashed and one is normal, but it's part of that deck. What else do I have here? I've got that set. I've got that set. They're all kind of part of the same sets. I got two for Bowman here. And you'll see them as soon as I get them up here. You're going to see them start peeking in here. There's one there. Here's this set. There's another Bowman card. There's this set. What is this? This is a Don Russ. That's kind of a different set, but we've seen that set before. And then I've got this set, and then I've got this set, and this set goes with that one, and then this Don Russ 89 is part of this. It's just a different color. It's a Don Russ 89 though. All right, let's take a look real quick at the last page here. Let's go back and back. Let's take a look at these two because they're the Bowman set. You can see them side by side there. And we'll go ahead and get the numbers off those. We'll start with Terry Steinbach 193. Steinbach. That's the Bowman set we're looking for. Perfect. There he is with an 18-cent median price on that Bowman card. I like the Bowman cards. They're sturdy, they're big, they look different. It's the reason I really like them. So we're going to pop him back in there. And I'm going to put him on the back. And then we'll look at this one, which is number 195 of the same set. 195 on Royer. There he is with his rookie card, his rookie Bowman card. 18 cents on the median there. Selling online. And we're going to put him down there too. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and go with... I'm going to look at this one. This Bob Welch card is a Don Russ Diamond Kings card with a number 20 on the back. Donruss Diamond Kings. Is it got the it's got the leaf no dot. See down here, this one's got no dot. So I'm guessing it's this one. It's got no dot. It's got the nickel common price. See over here on the bottom of the back, it's got leaf ink no dot. There he is for 75 bucks on top with the error. I don't necessarily know if that's there, but it's the Diamond Kings. Donruss. 1991 Donruss, which is this set here. So I have these. I have a regular Bob Welch, and a Ricky Henderson in that same set. What numbers do I have here? I've got 645 and 648. Alright, 645. Regular Bob Welch. Leaf ink on the back with a dot, so that one checks out. It says I already have it, so I've already looked at this card. So I'm going to put in another one for sale. So there's two of them now. And then I got to go back and find where it was in the set. Alright, it's green Bob Welch. Oh, it's right here on top, so we looked at it recently. And I've got the duplicate in there. And done. Another blank space there, but let's go to the Ricky Henderson here. And it's the 648, so it's close here. There he is. And he's got the leaf ink with the dot on the back there. There's leaf ink with the dot. There it is. Ooh, come on. With the dot. Yep, leaf ink on the dot. Dot. 90 cents. This says it's a duplicate also, so we're going to add another for sale. We're going to find that one too, because we have it. There it is on that side also. So we're going to add that one in to its spot on the duplicate. Alright, let's move on to this set here, because I have Jose Rijo and Mike Gallego. We're going to go back to advanced numbers. Let's go with this one. It's number 316. There it is in the 88 tops. Jose Rijo. Median on the 20 cents. And everywhere on eBay. We're going to add that one back in there. Right, back in the deck, and then we'll look at Mike Gallego of the same set, number 702. Can we do this? Checklist 8702. There he is. A little easier to find when you're looking at the same set. Makes things go by a little quicker. And there he is. Alright, I'm going to look at these ones here. Let's go one at a time. And we'll start with Stan Javier. We're going to start with 622. Javier in the 1989 tops. We'll find him right away. Pop him in the collection. And then go to the checklist. Since we have 622, we also have 328. So let's go in here. Let's go to 328. There it is. Mr. Honeycutt. He's in there. Let's go back to the checklist and go 424. 424. There's an error on this one with a date of birth. Not going for a ton of money on here, but regular online. And then we've got number 47. Number 47, Carney Lansford. He's in there. There's that one. And then a Terry Steinbach, number 725. 725 Steinbach. There he is. 18-cent median in the collection and online. All good. Okay, there's those ones. Set and set. We can put those back in. Everything is back in there, and we're going to move on to these Don Russ 1989s with a Mike Gallego duplicate on top. Let's go back to the advanced search. Let's pop off the number 422. There's your leaf ink. Let's check and see the dots. That one is no dot. This one is no dot. So it's a no dot and a no dot. Of course, in these 89s, it's got the denotes thing too. So you got to go dot or no dot. Okay, so we're no dot, and then we're single asterisk on the denotes. We are no dot and single asterisk on the denote. So I have two of the same, no dot, single asterisk, which is this one right here. There he is. He's got the no dot here and the single asterisk on the denotes. So we're going to go down. It's got a 5 cent. We're going to add 1 in, and then we're going to add a 1 for sale or trade. And it's in there. Online, these ones are all good. Signatures on some of them, but no big deal. And Mike Gallego is in. I have a good version and a bad version, as you can see on here. Got some wear and tear up top and in the corner. This one's a good version with none of that. So we can pop them in there. And I've got 4 more of those. So we're just going to put them in the top, I guess. All right, let's go with this set and go Terry Steinbach, number 268. Let's go back up to the checklist for this one and go to here and go 268. There's your Terry Steinbach. And it's dot, no dot, denotes, no denotes. We're looking at no dot, single asterisks. No dot, single asterisks is this one right here. There we go. And selling online. All good there. Steinbach back in the set. Alright, I've got a Greg Cataret, number 479. So let's go back. And let's go back up to the top. Look for 479. There he is. And this one has a no dot, single asterisk. Seems like the common one for me. No dot, single asterisk. Easy enough. In he goes. On to Todd Burns and Storm Davis. Looking at number 210 and 564. Five, 6, 4. No dot, single star. No dot single star. Okay, we're looking at the no dot single stars. Adding that in. No price submitted. Easy on the eBay. And they're going back here to the 210. 210, right? Yeah, 210. Storm Davis. No dot single star. Add that one in. No submitted prices. Selling online for normal. And we'll pop both of those back in. And we are now complete on our Oakland Athletics set in the system. Accounted for. Nothing that I'm necessarily going to move at the moment. I'm just going to let it be. Missing a spot here or there, but we'll add them in when we get a chance later on. And next time, baseball will be covering the Toronto Blue Jays in our next one for baseball. But it could be basketball, football, hockey in our next one. Join me next time. Make sure you subscribe and follow. Mondays I'm doing this, unless I can find more time, but we'll get them done as soon as we can. I'm going through one team at a time. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.